Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about the stories and themes of Exodus. The book tells the story about how the Israelites were enslaved to the Egyptians for 400 years. God then speaks to Moses through a tree that is on fire but doesn't burn. God tells Moses to go back to Egypt and free his nation. Obviously, Pharaoh refuses and tells Moses to get lost. God then sends the 10 plagues. Each one refers to and denounces an Egyptian god. After all of this, Pharaoh finally lets the Israelites leave, but changes his mind and starts to pursue them. God then shows off spectacularly by parting the Red Sea. The book then talks about how Moses gets the 10 Commandments and how the Israelites roam around the desert. The book is incredible and contains a lot more, so I recommend everyone reads it. Cool. Let's discuss the themes and what we can learn from Exodus. Well, the first theme is this whole concept of slavery. During the Israelites' 400-year stay in the land of Egypt, they become enslaved to the Egyptians. Pharaoh, who's the king of Egypt, oppresses them cruelly. They pray to God for deliverance from the situation. So, like the Israelites, we need both human and divine leadership to escape from the slavery of sin. After their escape, the memory of slavery helped the Israelites learn to treat others generously. We need to stand against those who oppress others. The next theme talks about rescue. God rescued Israel through the leader Moses and through mighty miracles. The Passover celebration was an annual reminder of the escape from slavery. God delivers us from the slavery of sin. Jesus Christ celebrates the Passover with his disciples at the Last Supper, and then went on to die for us in order to rescue us from sin. Next, there's the theme of guidance. God guided Israel out of Egypt by using the plagues, Moses' heroic courage, the miracles of the Red Sea, and the 10 Commandments. God is a trustworthy God. But now, although God is all-powerful and can do miracles and anything, he normally leads us by wise leadership and team effort. His word gives us the wisdom to make daily decisions that govern our lives. So let's talk a little bit more about the 10 Commandments. This is God's law system, and it has 3 parts. The 10 Commandments were the first part, containing the absolutes of spiritual and moral life. The civil law was the second part, giving people rules to manage their lives. The ceremonial law was the third part, showing them patterns for building the tabernacle and for regular worship. God was teaching Israel the importance of choice and responsibility. When they obeyed the conditions of the law, he blessed them. If they forgot or disobeyed, he punished them or allowed disaster to come. Many great countries of the world base their laws on the moral system set up in the book of Exodus. God's moral law is still valid today. And finally, we're just going to talk a little bit about the nation. God founded the nation of Israel to be the source of truth and salvation to all the world. His relationship to his people was loving, yet firm. The Israelites had no army, schools, governors, mayors, or police when they left Egypt. God had to instruct them in their constitutional laws and daily practices. He showed them how to worship and how to have national holidays. Israel's newly formed nation had all the behavioral characteristics of Christians today. We are often disorganized, sometimes rebellious, and sometimes victorious. God's person and word are still our only guides. If our churches reflect his leadership, they'll be effective in serving him. So that's all I've got for Exodus. But join me next time, and we're going to speak about Leviticus and the following themes. Thanks, guys. Cheers.